Welcome to this how-to video from Online Connect IT on how to find the best broadband for your business. There are a number of things you need to think about. A. Which areas of your business rely on the internet? B. What do you need from your internet connection? C. What are the options? First, let's look at which areas of your business rely on the internet. Don't be sidetracked into thinking about the size of your business or what sector you're in. Do think about what you use the internet for and how important it is to the running of your business. A good way to approach this is to sit down and make a list of all the different things you use your internet connection for. Think about things like communicating with customers and colleagues, selling your products, remote working, sending and receiving large documents, making phone calls or video conferencing, web browsing and downloading from the internet, managing a website. Then think about whether your business could cope with being offline for a couple of days, a day, or not even for a couple of hours. Next, look at what you need from your internet connection. Most broadband companies market themselves depending on the speeds they offer. But how much speed do you need? The best way to check your bandwidth usage is to ask your current provider for a detailed report. Don't look at the average level of information you send and receive, look at the peak times, as this is what your broadband needs to be able to cope with. Speed will also depend on the contention ratio. This means the number of people who are sharing your connection. Imagine you're traveling on a busy road. The more people that are sharing the same road, the slower you will go. As well as fast download speeds, make sure you have an idea of what upload speeds you need to manage the level of traffic within your business. Do you do any of the following? Send and receive large high-res files. Send and receive a lot of emails. Host your own email or web server. Make voice over IP calls. Remotely access a central server. Link multiple sites over a network. Run data storage applications. Use electronic point of sale. If so, you will need a connection where the upload speed is a similar speed to the download speed. So you will need to think seriously about SDSL broadband or a dedicated line. We'll go through these options later. If your internet connection goes down, you want an internet provider who will answer the phone quickly, 24 hours a day, and who will fix the fault quickly and for free. Based on your risk analysis, you might also need to think about what kind of backup products your internet provider offers. Backup is an important part of any data service, and one you need to consider if your business will lose money or customers if your connection goes down. It's also important that your provider is able to deliver the backup service over a different network, so that if there are issues in one network, you will still be able to get internet access via the other. Finally, let's look at the options available. For business use, you need a fast and reliable service. So don't even think about getting a consumer package and don't let price be your first consideration. There are a number of options available. Professional or business broadband delivered by an ISP such as UK Online. This is a good option for startups or small businesses with 1 to 10 employees. You'll get a higher level of customer support than you would get with consumer broadband. Typical advertised speeds are up to 16 megabytes, but before you sign up to a contract, you should check with your provider to find out what speed you will actually get. However, speed will depend on how far away you are from your local exchange. The further away you are, the slower your connection will be. Speed will also depend on the contention ratio. If you're going with this option, you should ask potential providers whether you will be on their own network, BT, or another ISP's network. Often, it is better to be on your provider's own network, as they will have better control over how much extra capacity there is. Business ADSL is the next level up. ADSL stands for Asynchronous Digital Subscriber Line, meaning it has faster download than upload speeds. This is a good option for small to medium-sized businesses with 10 to 40 employees. You'll get a higher level of service and often an account manager to help you. ADSL speed is generally up to 8 megabytes. Some providers, such as consumer ISPs, will offer speeds as high as 24 megabytes, but be careful, as anything over 8 megabytes will be delivered over a technology called ADSL2+, which is much more rapid speed deterioration over distance. You have to be very close to your local exchange to achieve these top speeds. Standard ADSL up to 8 megabytes offers greater stability and a longer reach, so it's less important how close you are to your local exchange. You will also have a lower contention ratio, so your speed will be more constant. You will also get backup, but this is likely to be provided over an ISDN line, so will be slower. If your business is sending as much as it is receiving, you will need SDSL. You can actually get speeds of up to 2 megabytes, which might not sound much, but don't forget that's for sending as well as receiving big files, web hosting, and heavy web traffic in general. SDSL is also affected by distance, but you can be pretty sure of a stable speed anything up to 3.5 kilometers from the local exchange. As with ADSL, backup is provided over an ISDN line. Dedicated lines, also known as a leased line. This is the best and most reliable connection. Very reliable service which carries a full 99.9% service level agreement. Most dedicated lines will offer up to 20 megabytes at an affordable price, but the sky's the limit. You get a one-to-one contention, so you are the only one using your internet connection. Backup is provided over an SDSL or ADSL line, so you'll have good speeds and reliability even during an outage. If even just 1 or 2 hours without a connection is critical to your business, then you should really consider this option. A good example of a dedicated line service is EasyNet Connect's EtherStream.